Homework week 2 for group 3 discrete mathematics. I hope it was not a group work. So starting from section 1, exercise 1b, there you should find all possible values of x that can be multiple of x and y, that is 15. So answer will be from minus 15, minus 5, minus 3, minus 1, 1, 3, 5, and 15. I'm sorry, not minus, it's negative. And next is D. In D, we should find also all values, but there is another example. It's x plus y. And the x equivalent to this set and the y equivalent to this set. So we're finding all possible values by doing sums of all these values by themselves. So the answer will be like that. And then next in section 1 is 7. First is true because nothing is also subset of nothing, because by theory that proved is all subset A can be a subset of A, so it will be true. Next one, nothing is subset of set with nothing. That's true because in this set there is a nothing, so nothing can be in this set, so it's true. Nothing equivalent to nothing, it's false because nothing equivalent to all of the sets and not equivalent to each himself. So next task is D. Nothing equivalent to set with nothing is true because there is a nothing in this set. And the next is E. This set is not equivalent to this set, and it's true because exactly 1 and 2 is not here. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's here, but it's said that it's not subset, so it's true. Next one is also like that, but sign is equivalent. It will be false because exactly these numbers are not here. G is something same to E, but it's subset but not equal. So due to that it's not equal sign, it will be true because there is also 1 and 2 regarding of this set. So this set is it is, but not that. So this sign is proving that it will be true. Next is H. 1 and set of 1 and 2 equivalent to this, and it's false because there is extra 1 and 2 in the set. Y is true because not because it's true because this subset of set 1 and 2 is subset of 1 and 2. Starting from section 2, task 2a. This means that it will found different elements from S and T, that is square root 2, and in the next is it will found unique elements from these two sets, and it will be these elements. And in the next it will found the pairs of square root 2, and this will answer will be like that. uh, Moving to B is pretty easy. It's only integer numbers, on all infinite numbers, that is integers, and only 6 because it's only integer number in set T. And the C is pretty easy. It's also like previous tasks, but it will be found a union of S and T integer number that is 6. And in the next is same because it was written in another way that will also give 6. In the D is two answers also, like in previous C. So but there will be all numbers that integers up to square root 2, and in the next it will be all the same. Moving to third task, it's A is about sums of A plus B in each set, so it answer will be like that. And in B it's only positive numbers of A, and it will be 3, 4, 5. In C it's numbers that can be squared, no, that can be power of another number. Moving to section 3 is starting from 9b. It's only anti-symmetric because it it might be symmetric, but 1, 2 and 2 and 1 is symmetric, but 2 and 1 is not equivalent to set R. So it's only anti-symmetric. It's not reflective because there are no 2 and 2, 3 and 3, and 4 and 4. And it's not transitive because there are no 1 and 2 to 2 and 3, or another ATT. So next is D. D is reflexible and transitive because there are elements that I mentioned in the previous task B. F is reflexive, symmetric, and transitive, and not antisymmetric because there are two sets that conflict with themselves, so it's not antisymmetric. Next is H, and it's only symmetric because there are no reflexive that repeated. Transitive with без цепочек, sorry, and not anti-symmetric because there are no conflict elements. And the next is J, anti-symmetric and transitive. So it's easy to understand, so I wouldn't like объяснять дальше почему. And K is reflexive and transitive because there are no symmetric elements like 1 and 2 and 2 and 1, or 80, or another like 3, 4 and 4 and 3. And moving to 11 is A, reflexive, antisymmetric, transitive, and not symmetric. And in the B is no 1, because X and Y is equivalent to R if and only if X equal or a subset, but not equal to I. So there is no elements that show it correctly. And the C is only symmetric because dividing like x and y is nothing. So there are only elements that can be symmetric. Next section is number 4 and it starts with task 9a, and the answer is due to that it's reflexive, transitive, and symmetric. This sign, yeah, this sign means relation of equivalence. And the next B is to find the equivalence class of 0, and the answer will be like that, and it will be for Z. And the next is C is to find, and now it's to find the equivalence class of 2, and the answer will be x equivalent to Z and equals to 2. And in D the answer will be a quotient set of 4. There are 4 different classes: 0, 1, 2, and 3.